Alright, hello everyone. I just felt like making a short little video while I'm still here before New Year's. Today is gonna be just a rant. It's gonna be a long thing. I might upload something more tomorrow still, I'm not sure, but this could be the last video I do this year. And it's gonna be a rant of a game. Wow! So, I just finished up beating a game with my friend, who has been practically begging me to play that game, mentioning it every once in a while nowadays, and he came over, and we got the game and everything set up and all this. So, let me get into like the backstory here. Long ago, me and my friend played through the game called Remnant from the Ashes. Remnant 1 was a great game. I even played that game alone multiple times. I did multiple playthroughs on the hardest difficulty. I streamed the game, I uploaded the game a bit. I've done a lot with the first game of Remnant. And ever since he heard that Remnant 2 was coming out, it was on sale eventually, he bought it for himself and he actually gifted it to me. But I never downloaded it, because the game is 80 gigabytes. Okay. The game is 80 gigabytes. That's a lot of space that it needs. And the space is not the problem. The problem is that it would take me 8 hours to download the game. 8 hours. So I always stalled it, and my friend eventually, who has a better internet, came over today actually, and we downloaded the game, and then I waited for him to get back home and we started playing. We beat the game. It took us 10 hours to play through the entire game. Not the DLC though, we're gonna do that tomorrow, but probably, at least, but we played through the game in 10 hours on the second easiest difficulty, I think we did, because we played the first game with the easiest difficulty, so we were like, okay, how about we challenge ourselves a bit more for a first time, like first time playthrough. And it's amazing just how happy I am that I didn't spend 8 hours to download that game. I am so happy I didn't spend 8 hours of my day to download Remnant 2, because, oh my gosh, was that game a disappointment. It's so much more boring, there's so much filler in my opinion, there's so many little things. And the funny thing is, we only died mainly just because of fall damage. We just died mostly because of fall damage, or just because we're goofing off and shooting each other. Like, we didn't even die to the bosses. The main thing about that game is boss fights, and we're playing on the second easiest difficulty, which is a harder difficulty than we played the first time with the first game. And we struggled more with the easiest difficulty on the first game. How does that make sense? That's right, it fucking doesn't. Like, we thought about it for a bit. Is Remnant 2 just easier overall? Or are we just that better? I mean, my friend has never played on the hardest difficulty, but I have, and I've completed a full solo playthrough with the hardest difficulty. So we both have experience, with me having more experience. But it was still so laughably easy. Like, I'm surprised just how easy that game is compared to the first one. And to me it feels more like a mess of Unreal Engine slop with just fuck ton of graphical settings, effects, and shitty optimization more than actual content in the fucking game. Because like, we didn't just rush through the game, right? Like, we did a lot of things. We explored every side area that we could find, we explored everything else that we could do. We have done most of the things you could do in that game for a first playthrough. It's not like we were just, dancing around doing whatever and just blasting through the game. We actually went out of our way to do side content and all of this stuff that we could see. Because we wanted to explore, we wanted to have that feeling from the first game. But it was so disappointingly easy. Like, you have to imagine, like, what the fuck were the devs doing when making that game if the first game is more difficult on the easiest difficulty than the second game on the second easiest difficulty. You would expect the other one to be harder compared to the first one, but it's not. The first one is harder compared to the second one. Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. And I told him, dude, the only thing I'll do with you anymore in this game is the DLCs. I'm not gonna uninstall it yet, but I can do the DLCs and then I'm out. I am not playing this game again. This is such a disappointing session. Like, yeah, the game is fun. Okay, don't get me wrong. The game is fun. The gameplay is fun. The gunplay is fun. And the movement isn't that clunky. It's fun. It's a fun game. But it's so boring and easy at the same time, which ruins a lot of the fun. At least for me. For me, by the way. For me, Remnant 2 fanbase, if you see this video, I am talking about my own experience and what I think about the game. You can disagree if you want, and that's fine. But I just do not like the game. The first one runs better, it's smoother, it has better gunplay, it has better bosses, it has more content, it has more fun. And the second game just throws all of that shit that they had from the first game out the window, says no, we're gonna do everything over again. We're gonna slap Unreal Engine on this bad boy to make it so cool looking, and we do not care at all about the bosses. Like, why? Like, there wasn't a single boss that I was like, oh, this could be fun. And throughout the second game, I was constantly referencing bosses from the first game because I just was expecting to see the same amount of effort put into them. Like, one of the bosses that I kept mentioning a lot was, I think it was a goat or a monkey, I forgot which one it was in the first game, but it's in this jungle area where this boss jumps around on platform to platform and would eventually jump down and like try to smack you. And then there's gonna be mobs that are gonna get into the arena that are gonna be either ranged, or then you can shoot a totem before you get into the fight to change them to melee, and the boss changes movesets. Like, it's such a cool concept. It's such a cool concept, even though the boss tilted me so often, it's such a cool concept nonetheless. And as much as I did get mad during the first game, when I played through it with my friend, the more I think about the first game compared to the second one, I just really miss how good it was. The first game has so much more to it. Weapon mods, new weapons, like we played through the game with the base weapons that you get at the beginning of the fucking game in the second one. Because Remnant 2, for whatever reason, just doesn't like giving you new weapons. It doesn't like giving you, like, new things to try out. What is it? Versatility? Is it the word that I'm looking for? I don't even know English anymore. My brain is so fried from that 10-hour session, but like, it doesn't give you new things to like mess around with, try them out, play around, see if you like it, see if you don't. We carried the same gear throughout the entire game because we either didn't find anything or the things we found just didn't work out. And we barely found anything new except for just fucking rings. And that's it. No armor, no weapons, no melee weapons, no secondaries, just rings. Only rings. It's so boring. And the traits, oh my god, the traits. Compared to the first game, there's like, the traits you have are so boring. In the first game you have Kingslayer and all of the other things that buff your weapons, buff your damage, make you feel good about yourself while actively engaging in combat. And all I did in the second game was level my health, my max stamina, how much damage I take. And that's it. I didn't level up anything else because nothing was important, nothing was good, nothing seemed good to use. It's so stupid. There was just nothing. The soul has been taken out of the fucking game. There's nothing good about it. It's just a shell of what it used to be. And they've just slapped an Unreal Engine mark on it to make people think like, damn, this game looks good. We don't need good gameplay because this game just looks good. And I hate it. I hate when developers don't care about gameplay. If you're playing a game for looks, like I don't hate you or anything. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Games can look phenomenal, they can look amazing. But if there's no gameplay to back it up, if there's not good gameplay to back up having amazing quality, then what are we even doing anymore? Are we making a game? Or are we trying to make something just to sell it? And I just don't know. It's such a disappointment. I've never felt this disappointed into a game in my entire life. And that says a lot, because I've played Overwatch, I've played League of Legends, I've played so many different games that have changed over the years. And this is the one game where I actually draw my line, because the first game was so well made. It ran well, it didn't have Unreal Engine to like fuck up everything, and it was smooth, the quality, everything was so good. It had versatility, it had different weapons, different boss weapons, mods, traits, upgrades, rings, mods, everything. It has so much. Like, even puzzles. And that's a thing I don't say often. We saw like one puzzle throughout the entirety of the game, when in the first game you would see them so often, and it would be so much fun to like figure them out and get the rewards. But the second game was just so empty. It's just a disappointment. I really don't know what else to say about it. Maybe I'll make one more video about this topic before next year's, where I talk about how I feel about the DLC once we play through it and all of this stuff. But I feel like this and the DLC, once I play through that, is gonna be the only time you're gonna hear me talk about Remnant 2, because it's just that much of a worse version. It is just a shell of its former self, trying to make money from what they can. And it's disappointing. It's sad to see. I hope that maybe next time, when they make another game, a Remnant or whatever, just devs overall, I hope developers overall realize that good quality doesn't mean fun, doesn't mean good gameplay. You need gameplay to hold a game together. It can't just be about quality. So please, if any random developer hears this, take my word for it. You need good gameplay. Figure out the gameplay, then figure out the quality. If you can't back up both of them with each other, then the game is gonna be worse in one way or another. Maybe the gameplay is good, but the quality is garbage. Maybe the quality is good, but the gameplay is garbage. You need a fine line where you have to have both. Seriously. I hate how games nowadays are tried to make. Everyone thinks people are like, oh, quality this, quality that, but we need gameplay. I'm so tired of it. It's a disappointment, and this is why I play older games on my channel. Because I find them so much more fun. Anyways, I'm done with this stupid rant. This took 20 minutes. Fuck me, dude. I'm done. If I see you guys one more time, I'm not gonna say Happy New Year's yet. But if I don't, Happy New Year everyone. I love all of you so much. I might see you guys one more time. But with that being said, thank you for listening to my rant. And that's it from me. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. I appreciate all of you nonetheless. Just you being here means so much to me, so thank you. And goodbye.